Who wouldn't enjoy listening to a gifted teen perform some amazing music? This is the life of Karolina Protsenko, who won over millions of hearts with her famous violin sound. Given her background, she was born into a musical family. It's no surprise that she became the most popular YouTuber, garnering millions of views. However, recently, the young star caught the attention of the world, leaving everyone wondering what had happened to her. Are you also curious? Join us as we explore Karolina's life and Karolina Protsenko, a musical talent originally from Ukraine, has won over millions of hearts with her extraordinary talent and irresistible charisma. She has received a lot of praise for her renditions of popular songs, such as Ed Sheeran's Shape of You and Tones and I's Dance Monkey. As a result, she has gained a devoted following around the world. Her family decided to relocate to the United States in 2015, which significantly altered their lives. Born to a family of accomplished musicians, Nikolai and Ella Protsenko, Karolina is steeped in the wonderful melodies of the guitar and piano. She continues to share her musical experiences with her two younger brothers, adding to the harmony within their musical household. This scenario reveals a family that identified with their talent and thrived in it since arriving in the United States. Karolina Protsenko and her family have made their home in SEI Valley, California, where she continues to live for the time being. It's not true that Karolina was entirely self-taught because of her exceptional talent. Although many initially thought she did receive professional training to hone her skills and technique. Her natural musicality and incredible talent are undeniable. How did the young teen become famous? She moved from Key when she was 6 years old, and she and her family eventually settled in SEI Valley, California, where she currently resides with her parents, who are both musicians, are enrolled in one of California's private schools. According to the videos she has released, she performed at her favorite venue, the 3rd Street Promenade in Santa Monica, where an open audience was treated to her performance for a considerable amount of time. What was really amazing was that a young girl had already attained such a high level of violin proficiency shortly after Daniel Vitali, an Italian, referred to her as the busking sensation, was after the entire continent of Europe was enthralled with her performances. The following year, in 2019, she made an appearance on The Ellen Show. During that event, she mentioned that she wanted to get a puppy and that she had been using the money she had been earning from the tip jar for the busking bucket to buy one as soon as possible. I bet she now has the amount of money Ellen had dropped when her performance on the show ended. Her violin rendition of the Post Malone song Sunflower was a cover of. She started her YouTube journey by consuming the popular song My Heart Will Go On a few years ago. After officially joining the platform, she started posting videos of herself playing the violin and making them public. In a short time, she accumulated over a few million comments on her videos. And because she had classical training, she didn't need much time to learn pop songs on her violin. She currently has 3 channels on. Soon after moving to the United States, Karolina started taking violin lessons with her music instructor, Mr. Sam, in 2015. Her best violin cover songs include Despacito, Love Me Like You Do, Memories, Shallow, Believer, Diamonds, Shape of You, Never Enough, Fight Song, Someone You Loved, and Can't Help Falling in Love, among many other wildly popular pop songs. One YouTube channel is devoted to her vlogging videos, another to her violin cover song, and the third to her voice cover numbers. This occurred soon after she had relocated to the United States, and during her time with Mr. Pfizer, Karolina developed her technique, became proficient in basic ideas, and built a strong foundation in the repertoire of classical violin literature. As her love for the violin grew, she actively sought out additional violin playing opportunities to expand her musical horizons. A variety of educational opportunities, including workshops, masterclasses, and collaborations with other musicians were, in 2017, Karolina's career as a musician flourished against the stunning backdrop of the diverse music scene in California. Her songs, which she discovered through street performances, became her niche. As she advanced in her career, she played the violin. All of the things she enthusiastically participated in allowed her to experiment with various musical styles, approaches, and expressions. Virtuously and enthralled people, and the Third Street Promenade in Santa Monica quickly became her favorite stage. Shortly after, videos of Karolina's captivating street performances went viral on the internet and attracted attention from people all over the world. Passers-by stopped to watch her captivating performance and couldn't resist pulling out their cell phones to snap pictures of the magic that was happening in front of them. If you're eager to hear her play, all you need to do is visit her channel. You'll love it. But first, you need to learn some incredible facts about Karolina. To find out how popular she is now, keep watching. Her 3 YouTube channels, Facebook page, and Instagram account ensure that her fans have plenty of ways to engage with her. And her captivating performances can be streamed on services like Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, and Amazon Music Unlimited when they're available. More than 10 million followers and more than 50 countries, which amply demonstrates the extent of her global appeal. Her captivating videos have received over 2 billion views on YouTube and other websites, as well as on various social media platforms. Karolina's rendition of Louis Fonsi and Daddy Yankee's Despacito was one of the most well-liked covers, going viral and winning over millions of hearts worldwide. Additionally, her YouTube channel boasts an amazing collection of more than 250 violin covers. Of the fact that her repertoire includes songs that have topped the charts and are among the most well-known songs in the world shows how diverse her taste is in music. Many different musical influences she has been exposed to. The enormous amount of views Karolina's covers have received is not the only thing that makes her stand out from other artists. Her channel has gained popularity due to the average of about 30 million views each of her videos receives. Karolina is a role model for teenagers around the world, and her remarkable achievement is a testament to her extensive knowledge of music and her ability to communicate herself in a way that is relevant to the people who listen to her. She shows her profound admiration for the idea that music is a universal language by immersing herself in songs from various languages in civilization. And she reportedly speaks more than 2 languages. In 2019, Ellen DeGeneres recognized Karolina's talent and invited her to perform on The Ellen Show. The studio audience was in awe when Karolina took the stage and sang a captivating rendition of the Post Malone song Sunflower. Ellen, impressed by her talent and perseverance, surprised her with a specially made blue violin and a tip jar made for busking, bringing her one step closer to realizing her dream of having a puppy with Angelica Hale, who finished in. The audience was in complete awe of the collaboration between these 2 young prodigies, each of whom is a powerhouse in their own right. When Karolina Protsenko, second place on America's Got Talent, made her stage debut in 2020. The connection between Angelica and Karolina was undeniable because her excellent violin playing matched Angelica's heartfelt vocals, and their choice of song Symphony and Zara Larsson allowed them to showcase their combined talents in the most efficient way possible. They made it clear right away that they weren't only loved performing individually, but also loved the chance to perform together on stage. Their infectious excitement drew the audience into their world of song and wonder, and Angelica's voice soared with emotion, filling the auditorium with warmth and beauty as Karolina's violin played melodies that seemed to float in the air. Without a doubt, the musical tapestry that Angelica and Karolina had created was nothing short of captivating. Karolina accomplished great things at a young age, and millions of people are astonished by their abilities given how young they are. Their accomplishments are quite remarkable through their exploration of new creative channels. Additionally, Karolina expanded her horizons and pushed the boundaries of her craft, reaching new heights of musical expression due to her growing collaborations with other musicians, which is an important part of her artistic evolution. A wide range of musical backgrounds and genres, which is one of the most obvious results of her partnerships with renowned instrumental artists. For instance, she collaborated on a project with the Italian saxophonist Daniel Vialli, with whom she recorded a collaborative CD. Karolina's influence is widely felt, as shown by the fact that she has over 8 million YouTube subscribers and 2 million Instagram followers. In 2022, she was able to create a Kelly Clarkson show, which was a dream come true for her. Her idol was Lindsey Stirling, a fellow violinist who was well known for her unique fusion of classical music and dance. Karolina's love for Lindsey led her to pursue ballet studies and incorporate dance into her performances, inspired by Lindsey's artistic talent. Little did she know that something much more amazing was in store for her when she was asked to perform one of Lindsey's songs on the Kelly Clarkson show, where she was a singer, and the host, Kelly Clarkson, took. When Kelly asked Lindsey to stay hidden behind the scenes while interviewing Karolina in order to create a wonderful atmosphere for the meet and greet, Lindsey waited for the perfect moment to make her grand entrance, while Karolina sat at a distance, unaware of what was happening. Karolina was taken aback as Kelly talked to Lindsey about her music, her work with nonprofit organizations, and her appreciation for Karolina. She said the two violinists experienced a happy moment together, appeared after what felt like an eternity. And Karolina's happiness was so obvious that she couldn't control her emotions. She spoke with the person she looked up to in depth, and Lindsey expressed her excitement for Karolina's skills and dedication, praising her abilities during a moment filled with tears and laughter. Lindsey gave Karolina one of her handcrafted violins as a token of their shared love of music for the occasion. But the surprises didn't end there. Came true when Lindsey asked Karolina to participate in a special duet at the end of the event. Karolina accepted the invitation with great enthusiasm, eager to share the stage with her hero. She did so with a sense of satisfaction and appreciation as the violins played by Lindsey and Karolina blended in perfect unison. Their duet was a captivating display of talent and togetherness, and they had a great time playing together. Their connection was more than just music, regardless of age or experience. Fans of violinist Karolina Protsenko often wonder how much her violin earns because of her talent and the amount of work she has put in. Despite being young, Karolina has amassed an impressive net worth of $1.5 million. Her story serves as an example for aspiring artists around the world because she has many options ahead of her. Karolina's star continues to rise as she dazzles audiences with her music because of her infinite talents and passion. Do you think she makes money? Keep in mind that this is not your typical teenager. Karolina Protsenko Violin's YouTube channel receives about 9.97 thousand views every day, with an average of 28.5 million views from users each month. When a channel is monetized with advertisements, it gets paid for every 1,000 times a video is viewed. Based on this information, we can assume that the YouTube channel of Karolina Protsenko violin makes between $3 and $7 for every 1,000 views, brings in $412,000 a month in advertising revenue and $1.71 million a year, but their net worth may be underreported. The advertising revenue for the Karolina Protsenko violin can reach up to $3.08 million a year if the violin can generate higher earnings. However, it is uncommon for channels to rely solely on one source of revenue because they can sell their products, get sponsorships, or make money through affiliate commissions. Considering her current earnings and the potential for growth based on her current sources of income, it is projected that Protsenko's net worth will reach approximately $1.5 million by 2024. This estimate does not account for the possibility of obtaining new sources of income or significant changes in her professional trajectory. Given her current level of achievement and the fact that she has room for further development, it is expected that Protsenko's net worth will continue to rise. Even though there isn't much information available about Protsenko's investments, it's likely that she invests a portion of her income, which could add to her net worth. Over the next few years, her talent and strong online presence will give the impression that she has a bright future in the music industry. Additionally, Protsenko receives financial support from fans in the form of donations because who wouldn't want to tip such a talented person? Even though she has a large online following, Protsenko also makes money from her live performances and tours. Her popularity and talent have allowed her to play at a variety of events and venues, which has increased her earnings. Additionally, Protsenko makes money from the sale of clothing, including t-shirts and sweatshirts. Her net worth is the result of the sales of her multiple albums, all of which can be purchased on various platforms, and other products with her logo. The money made from these sales goes toward her total net worth. Shortly after her performances attracted a lot of attention, she created her YouTube account in 2016. Thanks to the millions of views her videos have received, she has been able to significantly increase her net worth. Her videos often feature her playing well-known songs on the violin, and a large amount of Protsenko's revenue comes from advertisements because he is a well-known YouTuber because of her. With millions of views on her videos, she is estimated to make thousands of dollars a month from YouTube alone. In addition to maintaining a strong online presence on YouTube, Protsenko is active on several other social media platforms, including Facebook and Instagram, where she can make extra money through sponsored posts and partnerships with sponsors. Because of her large following on these platforms, Karolina has repeatedly stated that her violin is a Strat. Let's take a look at what it is and how it has helped her succeed. One of the violins, violas, cellos, and other string instruments, the Stradivarius, was constructed in the 17th and 18th centuries by members of the Italian family Stradivar, especially Antonio Stradivar. They are regarded as some of the best instruments ever made and are quite valuable as collector's items because of their reputation. The quality of their sound has defied attempts to explain or equal it, though this belief is disputed. Stradivarius instruments are well known and can be found in many works of fiction. In contrast to French copyists like Vuillaume, who used an outer form, Stradivar created his instruments using an inner form. It is evident from the variety of forms he experimented with throughout his career that he experimented with some of the dimensions of his instruments. The woods used were spruce for the top, willow for the internal blocks, linings, and maple for the back ribs and neck. The Messiah violin, according to a study by MIT academics, The secret to the Stradivar sound is the size of the F-holes on the front of his violins. The more elongated these holes are, the more sound an instrument can produce. Stradivar made the F-holes longer and narrower than in previous instruments, and the last is now wide enough for the best quality Stradivar experimented with. Antonio Stradivarius is estimated to be worth $20 million, making it one of the most expensive violins in the world. Stradivari and his fellow Cremona-based instrument makers have been suggested to have added a mystery ingredient to the wood they used, or even to have used wood from ancient churches, giving their instruments a unique sound. One study has claimed that Stradivarius violins are far from perfect, with physicist Dr. Franco Zanini arguing that their tiny imperfections make a Strat a Strad. Another study has claimed that Stradivarius violins are far from perfect. Particle accelerator to examine beneath the varnish layers, he told the Telegraph. We noticed a lot of asymmetries in the instruments. In theory, they have no reason to be there, but it's possible that these imperfections were made to remove the unpleasant harmonics you get in symmetrical instruments. One of the main reasons Stradivar violins sound amazing is that the best musicians in the world play them, such as Nicola Benedetti. Karolina uses the same instrument today, making her one of the best.